Perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guys, well, they're struggling at this point in the year. Just 2 wins over their last 7. His
this viral fun-play adapter rig that I just invented. Normally these will sit up here like this, but as you can see, mine doesn't have a flat surface to put it on. First, you're going to want to clamp down your CD. Get a lighter and slowly go across and start bending it down like this. Let it cool, and this is what you should end up with. Now I just grab some Velcro, put it on both sides, attach it like this. Now let's go put it back into my old-ass car. And now you have CarPlay. You can answer phone calls, text, watch Netflix, all of your music in one place, your maps, and this thing is extremely high refresh rate. I paid over $70 for mine, but they're doing a massive holiday sale right now.
No, that ain't what the fuck. No. Hell no.
On rock is to Atlanta. That's all I'm saying.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me.
Before I start playing my game, I noticed that I was in the moment mode, so I quit, just to let you know.
No better than tech bro shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You on.
That's why it might say I played my game twice.
We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out.
Just in case it say I played twice. I'm broadcasting, so you will see it on my broadcast.
He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,
Stadium here in KC. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off.
Your 2029 Kansas City Chiefs. Andy Horrigato set to
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, the kicker.
Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go from Arrowhead. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Right side, caught by Taylor. And nice work after the catch is stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and he'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
6-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Looking middle, that's the tight end, Taylor. And he will score! Mason Taylor, touchdown Chiefs. His 4th TD grab of the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Bills 0.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024, at quarterback, Josh Allen.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
First down, Bills.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Operating out of the gun. Here comes Allen. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
But it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
A gain of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Allen to throw again. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. That's the fifth touchdown for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Carter on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's caught. Taylor, the tight end. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll take this one in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. The Bills offense and running back James Cook making their way out. As we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30. And another 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Quick throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That one good for 26 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Khalil Shakir, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. try and run here with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and goal, Buffalo.
Cook. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. Flush to his right. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
You work all week on these goal-to-go situations. You got to have it. You've got to take advantage when you're down this close, and not exactly an ideal sequence. Run game stuffed. Then you go to the air, and your protection can't hold up. Now you've got to try to find something here on 3rd and goal, and
he's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Buffalo.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The game at 14.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. His drive will begin there. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Mahomes. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Dell, the motion man. Mahomes now to throw again. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mahomes. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he will not.
Oh, y'all got a fucking block.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Big play there for the Bills. It's a gain of 43 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Allen now on 2nd down. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. Allen going to try and hurry him up to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 23-yard
Back
line.
to the air one more time. Quick throw taken in. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buffalo.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Butler's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one caught at the 4. And the Bills are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He's finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Yellow. Motion. Go on, Eddie.
Throwing now, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Open right side, that screams the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. So after that kick, they cut the deficit to 3, and every point matters, especially in these close games. As they look to build on this in the second half, every possession coming away with points, touchdowns, field goals. It's going to be one of those back-and-forth games.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Looking to throw, it's Allen. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Harrison Butker
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Saker. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage scene. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He's got room to roam. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the give, it's Johnson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes. He'll swing this out to Johnson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once more. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Allen out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Throw on the run is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down, Bills.
56.
Throwing again is Allen. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big...
Gosh, Allen, come on, bro.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throw caught by Dell on the outside. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's Allen to throw. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is caught for 3. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up.
Okay, so what we gonna do about it?
Stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. It's a short one. He's got screens. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
We'll send a tight end in motion right.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run. Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case,
this pass rush dials in right now. They get him again.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Handoff, running left. This is Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31.
2nd and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. And that was
Come on.
They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. This one caught left side, back screen. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From 29, here's 2nd and a couple. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The Bills offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Quick float, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard that sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one.
1st down, Buffalo.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he will score. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away.
Makes the score Bills 33, Chiefs 24.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Carter on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to start them right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Bills' 42-yard
Come
line.
in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Now, on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bills. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll throw with Johnson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Looking middle. That's the tight end, Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
Play action here. Mahomes, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame.
At the 48-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. More pressure. Gets there, and down he goes. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Throwing again. It's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
5 yards to go.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. To the air once more is Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. They'll bring up second down. Allen to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
The Bills are lining up.
Back to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Chiefs 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Throwing is Mahomes. That's thrown right side.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag. I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchdown. A road win here for the Bills. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looks like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Someone that want a computer monitor with Steam only want $25. not EJ.